Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ronald Gray. I'm the owner of Black Wall Street New Dream Publishing and the author of the My Call book series, as well as the novel, The Master Deceiver, Be Careful What You Ask For. And I'll get into that momentarily. First, let me quickly introduce these novels to you. Many of you are already aware of them, but I'm doing this for so many others who may have not have heard of it, and to hear some exciting news about what's going on with some of these projects. My first novel, I call this my baby, the embryo, if you will, My Call. This is about the storyline of this series is a combination of the movies, The Ten Commandments, Scarface, and New Jack City, all combined into one. It has a very powerful gospel of Jesus Christ message in it from the beginning to the end. That's for any novel that I write. But it's a good versus evil story. Now think about those movies I just listed. Think about that combination. The Ten Commandments, Scarface, and New Jack City all combined into one. So you know there's a lot of drama going on one way or the other. The action scenes are very graphic. Emotional scenes, very graphic. It has some special effects. It has some humor in it. The intimate scenes, the adult scenes are very graphic on purpose. Some may wonder, why would you put this type of material in a book that has a Christian message in it? Very simple. I write like this for a particular reason, trying to reach those sometimes that are hard to reach. We don't live in a sugar-coated world, so therefore I'm not gonna write sugar-coated stories. It is what it is. And people need to see something they can relate to. Everything that come out your mouth is not gospel this or scriptures, even though we're trying to reach people all over the world. And our novels surely will affect that and show the versatility in so many things in life. These novels are not for children, preferably 18 and over, and I guarantee you will not put it down. It is about the O'Neill family. That's the foundation. Husband and wife, Christian, strong values. They already have 2 daughters, and they have been praying for a son for years. But their mother, Sheila and David, Sheila has been told many years ago by doctors that for medical reasons, she will never have any more children, ever. It would take an act of God. One day they're in church, pastor calls them up front, lays hands on them, and reveals to them at that time that not only have the husband and wife prayers been answered, but it's already done. Sheila's already pregnant. She had no knowledge that she was pregnant, and their child is a chosen one, chosen by God to do great things. But of course, as you and I both know, and so many others all over the world, the greater the calling in one's life, the greater the tax. Always remember that. Mr. Bones is a character. He is incredible. He is the personification of evil. He is the spirit that's in the host of the character Dr. Bones. Mr. Bones. Mr. Bones can do almost anything. And you have the chosen one, Ron O'Neill. You have later on in the storyline, you have Diana that Ron later falls in love with. You have Keith, Ron's best friend. You have Victor Aguilar. Victor Aguilar is a man. He didn't start off evil. It may seem that way, but something transpired in this man's life to bring him to this point. But he is literally untouchable. Regardless of all the movies that you may have seen, there's nothing like this guy. Man, Victor Aguilar is literally untouchable. He's participating in drugs, of course, but on a level that you have not seen in any movie. He makes Scarface, Al Pacino. He makes any other movie you can think of with those elements in it. Even Pablo Escobar, like chicken farmers. Here's this man is making billions and billions and billions of dollars with ease. Why? He has the help of supernatural forces. He's untouchable by the feds. Any legal organization that there is cannot touch this man. He is untouchable. Continue to read it, get into it, and I can assure you this book, My Call, is a page turner without a doubt. Now let's get into My Call 2. My Call 2 is a continuation. My Call 2, Mr. Bones' Revenge. Some things happened in part 1 of the series that set everything off that really angers the character Mr. Bones, because he was not able to accomplish what he wanted to accomplish on an evil and destructive level. So my call to Mr. Bones' Revenge is perfectly titled. Here's a character, Mr. Bones. He's highly upset, and his number one thought, his number one plan, his number one vision is now to destroy anyone that gets in his way by any evil means necessary. Trickery, anything. There are all kinds of activities going on. Betrayal, hatred, anger, bitterness. But there's also a lot of love. Love is the only force, it is the only power that can stop anything if it's truly there. My call to Mr. Bones' Revenge, and it takes Ron, the chosen one, and everyone else. There are so many characters in this book. Just as you continue to read it, just when you think that you have it figured out, there's another twist, and things happen. It is a serious page turner. You will not be able to put it down. Tell your friends, tell anybody about this novel. Put it on all the social media, if you will. It is incredible. My call to Mr. Bones' Revenge. My call 3, The Spirit of Hell Unleashed. The spirit of Mr. Bones, not the same character, but the spirit of Mr. Bones inhabits a host. And this host is the character's name, Letitia Wilson. Letitia Wilson is a woman who is stunningly beautiful. She's one of those ladies, when she comes into the room, when she comes on the scene, and she was to walk down the street, if you happen to see her just in a car, and she's stepping out real slow, she's the type of woman from a physical aspect that causes women to slap their men because they're staring and looking so hard. This woman is truly stunningly beautiful. But as beautiful as she is also just as dangerous. Her concept, by any means necessary. As beautiful as she is, she's also just as evil. This woman, man, would do anything to accomplish her goal. She is the new Mr. Bones in the world, if you will. Same spirit, different host, different body. Now think about all the things that is going on as you continue to read this story. It pulls you in. I have so many things transpire. I got this incredible special effects. I have the character Mr. Bones, the spirit of Mr. Bones, if you will, metamorphoses into almost anything. Snakes, dogs. You'll see massive scenes where animals just manifest themselves and they come on the scene. I got wolves, I got bats, I got dogs. You will see also intense love, intense drama. You'll see people, man, that have so much. You will see some ride or die couples that no matter what, regardless of what comes at them, they stick together. They may not go to lengths that you may go, and some just the opposite. Truly the definition of ride or die. My call 3, The Spirit of Hell Unleashed. My call 4, The Origin of Mr. Bones. This book is mainly about, it steps back into time. It ties everything in from all the characters, from all the events, and my call 1, my call 2, and my call 3. It answers some questions that you may be lingering about or wondering about. It ties and brings everything in. It is the origin that lets you know, where did Mr. Bones come from? How did he achieve his powers? What is he about? What caused all these things to transpire in this character life to bring about this character, Mr. Bones, Victor Aguilar, Ron? And why is this character, why is this entity, Mr. Bones, the spirit of Mr. Bones, the evil, dead set on destroying Ron O'Neal, the chosen one, and anyone associated with him, his family, his friends? Why is this entity so determined to destroy this person? Continue to read and you'll see. The My Call series will make you laugh. It will make you cry. It will make you pray. It will make you wonder. And it causes you to think about things that you've never really thought about on this level. And I can assure you, anyone that read this book, you might not agree with everything in it. People have different religious beliefs. They have different concepts of life. But it is a good versus evil story. And I can assure you, I don't care who reads this book, if they were to tell the truth, the absolute truth, there is a part, even if it's just a small, trivial part, but it is a part of them and one of the characters in this book, in this series, if they were to tell the truth. And last but not least, I have this. It is not part of the My Call series, but there's a character in this novel that came from the My Call series. This is the Master Deceiver. Be careful what you ask for. Just like the poster that you see. Let me tell you a little bit about this novel. If there was ever a novel written that is perfectly titled, this is it. The Master Deceiver. Be careful what you ask for. You just might get it. It is about a husband and wife. Husband used to be an R&B singer, gave his life to the Lord. Now he's singing gospel, he's a preacher. He has 6 children. He has 4 boys, 2 girls, and different family members and other characters in this book. They greatly desire something, greatly to accomplish their vision and their goals. And unfortunately, like so many others in this world, all over the world, if we were to tell the truth, they grow impatient and they turn to, shall I say, an alternative source. They stop believing in God, or maybe they don't stop believing in God, but they just grow weary, like we all do if we tell the truth. And they turn to another source. They turn to a powerful root worker named Dr. Oz. Dr. Oz is out of South Carolina. He has people come to him all over the world. He has the ability to bring things to pass when people come to him with various needs, various desires, various visions, various dreams. You go to him, he tells you what to do, you keep it a secret, you do it, it comes to pass. But as we all know, when you dance with the devil, no one dances for free. Absolutely no one. And everyone must pay a price. So, the Master Deceiver, be careful what you ask for. Why? Because sometimes in life, if not many times, in different ways, different fashions, different forms, directly and indirectly, it comes to pass. So are you willing to pay that price? And we as human beings, we quickly say, yes, I'm ready, I go for it. It sounds good in the beginning, but later on, if you achieve that thing, and for what you had to go through to get it, and the ramifications from some of our choices, we often say, ask ourselves, was it worth it? Was it? And I have a question for you, quick question. Would you give up everything that you have, everything, for everything that you have ever wanted? Could you do it? And let me give you this last bit of information. We're going to start our movie series, not with the My Call series, but with this novel, The Master Deceiver. Be careful what you ask for. We are in the process of pre-production now and working on some things to bring this novel to either the big screen, but mainly focus on a TV series because it is so much going on in this entire storyline. The My Call series and The Master Deceiver. And by the way, I won't give it all away, but there's some more coming with the My Call saga. There's more coming with the Master Deceiver, a lot more. So we are hoping and working towards a series, nice pilots being shot and some other things, and it's going to be an incredible movie because it is so much, it is so real. Not because of what I say, I listen to the feedback from so many people that have read these novels. Please go to my website. You can check it out. It's www.myproviderproductions.com. Again, www.myproviderproductions.com. That is a website. Go to the website. You'll see various things that's going on with the company. And the website also includes a message board. Please go to the message board and you can see the various comments that people have left about these books, these novels. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of comments. I have read every comment, every view, everything that anyone has ever put to this message board, I have read. So I listen to the customers and I'm constantly networking. I'm constantly working, find out exactly how these people feel about it. And the comments always have a common denominator. When is this movie coming out? When is this TV show coming out? I've heard you many times and over. We're working hard. I'm currently in Vegas. I just finished helping shoot one of the producers in this film project with a friend of mine. The title of that movie is The Job Interview. Incredible story. Looking forward to getting picked up as a series. You'll hear about it, and as things continue to move along, I will give you the information so you can please check it out. Again, my name is Ronald Gray. I'm the owner of the publishing company, Black Wall Street New Dream Publishing, which is owned by my parent company, MyProviderProductions.com. Please check it out. Read the novels. Pass it on to your friends, your family. We live in a social media age. I appreciate your support. You can call me, email me, text me. I'm easy to reach. I will answer your questions if I can, give you as much information about what is going on if I can, based on the projects and the time, and some other information. Again, check out these novels. My Call 2, Mr. Bones' Revenge. My Call 3, The Spirit of Hell Unleashed. My Call 4, The Origin of Mr. Bones. And there's more coming in the My Call series, and including the Master Deceiver. Be careful what you ask for. You just might get it. And this last thing is for the ladies. Ladies, these scenes, the intimate scenes, the sexual scenes are very graphic. It's one of those scenes that it will keep you up at night. You will be making phone calls. Baby, are you coming over like you said you were? Please, we need to talk. And some other things. I'm going to leave that alone because it's so much more than that. Powerful good versus evil story, but it would definitely keep you up at night, and it is a page turner. I thank you very much for your time. Appreciate your much support, and I look forward to hearing from each and every last one of you about these novels or anything else that you desire to ask me. Again, thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye-bye.